Hi guys, this is Miss G, and today I'm going to be showing you how to measure for our recipes in class. So the first kind of measuring I'm going to show you is for dry measuring. So that's for like sugar, flour, brown sugar, cocoa powder, anything that's dry and not sticky. So no liquids and no sticky stuff, okay? So typically we'll have a set like this in our kitchen. So this is a 1 cup, a 1/2 cup, a 1/3 cup, and a 1/4 cup. Okay? And that's typically what you'll have in your kitchens. So the first way I'm going to show you is to measure this out of the canister or bag of flour. And we'll start with flour as our ingredient, okay? So you're going to take a big spoon so that you can do it quicker, sorry. Okay? And we're just going to pick up the cup that we want to use, and we're going to scoop the flour into the cup. Okay? It might be easier and less messy if you just hold the cup high so you can be sure to get all of the flour into the cup instead of putting it way down on the counter. Okay? Almost there. So I scoop with a spoon to make sure that I'm not packing the flour, because you do not want to pack the flour. Okay? If you pack the flour, your cookies or your muffins or whatever we're making is going to be very thick and heavy, and you normally want those types of things to be light and airy and fluffy. So here's that all the way done. I used the edge of my spoon and just went around and made sure it's all even with the top over here, okay? So you see how it's pretty much even? That's kind of what you want, okay? And then you would just put this into the bowl that you are using for your ingredients, okay? The next way to measure something like this, flour, sugar, what have you, is to just dump some flour or sugar or whatever your ingredient is into a bowl. If it's too difficult to use a canister, because I know it's hard sometimes. Okay, and you can take your cup that you need. So let's say we need a 1/2 cup, and you can put your cup down here and just kind of scoop like this with your spoon into the cup, shake it around, and it looks like we're almost there, but we're not quite there, so we're just going to use a spoon and get the rest of it in here, and then we're going to just smooth it out with our spoon. Don't push down, don't do that, just smooth it out. Okay, and now it's all even, and it's all even, and we would put this into our ingredient bowl that we were using also. Okay? Well, let's say you have something like salt that you are measuring for a recipe, or not salt. Let's use baking soda instead. Okay? That's a very common thing in baking along with baking powder. Okay? Let's say you need a small amount of it. You would use not dry, but you would use measuring spoons. Okay? Measuring spoons in our kitchens here at school typically have a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a 1/2 teaspoon, and a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay? Now, so you can see it easily, I'm going to use the tablespoon for this. Okay? So you would take your baking soda, alright, and you would just scoop it into this like it's a spoon, and then you would take a knife or the back of a spoon or something like that. I'm going to use a handle, and you're just going to even it out on the spoon, and all the excess will fall back into the container, and you'll just put it in the bowl. Okay? So that part's easy. Sometimes you might need to use these kinds of spoons for liquid ingredients like vanilla, or sometimes in some recipes you only need like a tablespoon of water. Okay? So, how you do that is simple. If you turn the water on in the sink to measure this out, you might have a hard time because the water is coming out of the faucet quickly. So, you're going to take some water inside of a cup of some kind or bowl, and you're going to just fill your spoon, and if it's not getting filled all the way, you can take a little custard bowl and pour some water in there until it's done, all the way up to the top, and then you will take your bowl like this, just in case some spills, and then carry it over to your bowl before you dump it, and then you would just go like that and dump it in. Okay? And that's how we would use the measuring spoons and the dry measuring cups. Next, you might need to use a liquid measuring cup for something. So, this is a liquid measuring cup. I put the paper in here so you could just see the measuring labels, okay? So, we're going to measure out 1 cup or 8 ounces of orange juice. So, that would be right here. Okay, 1 cup, 8 ounces. Alright? So, I'm going to take the paper out, and I'm going to turn this way. Alright? And we're going to measure this until it says 1 cup. Okay? And now, bear with me. Alright? Alright. Okay. So, when you measure something, you want to get down to the level of it, and you're looking for the meniscus, which is this part right here. And it's a little bit over, and you can tell because it's over the 1 cup mark. It's actually right here, and that's a little bit too much. Okay, so you could just dump a little bit out, wait for it to stop moving again, and try again. I guess I did not dump enough out. Okay, so we're going to do it again. And it's going to stop. And it's almost there. We're so close. We're going to wait for it to stop moving. There you go. And that's how you use a liquid measuring cup. And you would just pour that into your bowl. I am going to upload some more measuring videos for sticky ingredients like peanut butter, butter, and yogurt, and another video on how to use a scale. Thank you for watching, and remember that you can use this video to study for your tests and to review before we go into the lab. Okay? Thank you.